The rules of ice hockey. The object of the game is for your team to score more goals than the
Yes, we learned that already. Score more points.
opposing team. To score a goal, a player must hit the puck, which is a 4-inch disc of rubber, completely across the goal line and into the goal. If the puck
Okay, it does have to cross the entire line. I didn't know that part. I wasn't sure if it was you like just touch the line and it's in the net. Yeah, I don't know. Isn't that how it is in soccer? I have no idea.
doesn't cross the line, it doesn't count. The ice surface is
Soccer and hockey seem super similar. But there's like big collisions and that's so much cooler.
200 feet by 85 feet in North America and 60 meters by 30 meters internationally.
Is that different? I don't know the math conversions and I'm not going to do it.
The game starts with a face-off, where the puck is dropped between two opposing players at centre ice. A face-off is used to restart play and can happen at one of the 8 other face-off dots on the ice. Ice hockey is played with 2 teams of 20, with 6 players on the ice at any one time. They consist of 3 forwards, 2 defenders, and 1 goalie. There's an unlimited amount of substitutions in this game, and they can happen.
Okay. Epiphany. I'm a basketball guy. I'm a basketball and football guy. What if basketball had unlimited substitutions and change at any time? What if they had hockey subs? That'd be so sick. I mean, there's got to be some rule to it, right? One guy has to get off before the other can get on. That's right, right? Yeah. So, what if you could just do offense, defense? That would be sick. So you have Drew Holiday, who's an okay offensive player, but like he's more known for his defense, right? And then you have like, I don't know, Jimmer Fredette, who was a horrible defensive player, but one of the best shooters. So like you just sub them out, hockey sub. That could be sick. That could be sick. And also, penalty box for fouls. So there's like 4-on-5s. That'd be sick. There would be so many less fouls. I'm starting a new basketball league. That's what I'm learning. It's just going to be basketball and hockey had a baby. And it's going to get views.
At any time. The game is played in 3 20-minute periods for a total playing time of 60 minutes.
Okay, also, somebody explain intermissions to me. Like, why is it this way? Again, is it the tired thing?
High score at the end of time wins. It sounds easy enough to understand, and it's the most simplistic way of looking at it, but ice hockey is filled with things that you can and cannot do.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that.
And should you break one of these rules, you will serve a time penalty, leaving your team with 1 less player and your opponents with a man advantage. The team with a man advantage is on the power play, and this makes it easier.
Power play. That's what that is. Okay, so if you serve your time in the box, your little prison cell for a few minutes, then it's 5 on 6.
Score a goal, as there is 1 less player to defend the net. The team with the man in the penalty box is on the penalty kill, and usually they defend like crazy until the time of the penalty expires. The length of time of penalty depends on the infraction made. These minor infractions,
minor penalties, hooking, slashing, delay of game. Oh, that's in hockey. Like, delay of game doesn't even make sense to me in basketball, really, unless it's like obvious. In football, it's play clock, shot clock, or not shot clock, play clock. You know what I'm saying? Interference, goaltender what is interference? Good question. We'll learn on my Instagram and TikTok. Go follow. Okay, we will learn all these rules together. I'm gonna do a series. Okay, tripping, roughing, elbowing, boarding. What does that even mean? Is that like smashed up against the boards, or is it like waterboarding, where you're just like shoving the guy's face in the ice? That'd be sick. Not sick. That's crazy. Where am I? Cross-checking, charging, holding, high sticking. Is high sticking just like a shot, like a crotch shot? Oh, poof, you know? He's like right up in between his legs and just, I don't know. Charging. You just bowl in a china shop and just take out a guy for no reason? I don't know. Holding. Oh, I already read that. Check from behind, spearing, stab with your stick. Unsportsmanlike conduct and too many men
results in 2-minute minor penalties.
2-minute penalties.
When a goal is scored by a team on the power play, the penalty time is cut short and the player is let out of the penalty box.
Okay, cool.
These major infractions result in 5-minute major penalties.
Charging, What? Charging
Unlike minor penalties, a major penalty has to be served in full, even if the other team scores. And these misconduct infractions result in
10 minutes? That's half a period. That's a sixth of the game. I can do math. That's crazy. Any minor penalty with intent to injure. So this is like a flagrant foul. Or disrespect to a ref. Like getting thrown out of a game.
10-minute misconduct penalties. As with a major penalty, the player has to serve the full 10 minutes in full, even if the other team scores. There is one other infraction, the game misconduct, which results in a player being ejected from the entire game. There's a few other rules you'll need to understand before going to a game. For example, penalty shot. A penalty shot is awarded to a player if they've been obstructed before they can shoot. The shooter will start from centre ice and try and score against the defending goalie. Only one shot is allowed, so the shooter must make it count.
That's sick! Throw that in my basketball league. I don't know what we do. Like, oh my gosh, that'd be sick. What is offside? Let's find out.
Offside. The puck must completely cross your opponent's blue line before any other players on your team. If a player crosses the blue line before the puck, it's offside and results in a face-off in your end of the ice.
What? Wait. What? The puck has to cross the blue line before any of your team? So you cannot cross this line until the puck crosses the line. So you can't just like be down here. You can't play transition offense. You can't cherry pick. That's probably the point of the rule. Got it.
This is to prevent you.
And so now it's in your side? So you just get screwed?
Keeping players in front of the opposing goalie for the entire game.
So yeah, it is just don't cherry pick. That is offsides. Okay, so you cannot cross the blue line until the puck crosses the blue line. What is icing?
Icing is where you shoot the puck across the game. Icing is where you shoot the puck across two red lines. The red center.
You cannot shoot across two. You can't just whack it down there. You cannot cross two red lines in one shot.
Line and your opponent's goal line. If you're caught icing, this will result in a face-off being taken at your end of the ice. This rule is to prevent teams from just dumping the puck and making it a boring game. Draw.
Oh. Okay. So if you were to whack it across the the two red lines, I guess if you were just like way down here playing some defense and you just like chuck it, you could just delay the game the whole time. I guess that makes sense. That is lame. That is lame. That is what we call a pansy defense. Okay, all right, cool. I can get behind this.
Shootout. If this game is still tied after the overtime period, a shootout commences. Each team will have three.
Okay, wait. So it's a 1-on-1. If the game is tied, you have sudden death overtime. And if you're still tied, it's like soccer, but it's like the penalty shots. But instead of like real penalty shots like soccer, it's just a 1-on-1. Defense versus offense, 1-on-1. This is dope. This is so sick. This is what we want. This is what the NBA wants in an all-star tournament. Imagine, instead of overtime. Okay, maybe we can do one overtime period, but that's lame even. Instead of overtime, at least instead of second overtime, we just put out our 5 best guys. We did, or three 1-on-1s. 3 1-on-1s. We put out, you flip a coin or you rotate. I don't care how you do it. You flip a coin to decide who gets 2 offensive and 1 defensive. So we've got these 3 1-on-1s now. We've got the Boston Celtics versus the Oklahoma City Thunder in a shootout. Okay, so we have on offense Shai Gilgeous-Alexander versus Derek White. Okay, that's sick. And then we flip it, and then we got Jason Tatum on Lou Dort. Okay, that's crazy. And then for the third one, if we're still tied after that, we've got freaking Kristaps Porzingis versus Chet Holmgren, or whatever it is. Could you imagine how sick that would be? How hype that is at the end of a game? You were tied for so long, and now you just have to go play a 1-on-1. The fate of the universe just sits on these 3 guys' shoulders. That's crazy. That's so sick. This is my new NBA league. Thank you, hockey. Hockey's sick. Hockey's so sick.
Shooters. The team with the best out of 3 shots will win the game. If after 3 shooters the game is still tied, it moves to a sudden death shootout, meaning that the next goal, without reply, wins. That's a lot to take in, but as you watch or play ice hockey, the rules will become second nature. Enjoy ice hockey.
That is so sick. Hockey's dope. I'm excited. I'm going to watch. It's going to be fun. Thank you for learning the rules of hockey with me. We got so much more. This isn't even the highlights. This isn't even the hard hits. This is just learning the rules, and I'm hyped, dude. Come on. Next video, we're watching just straight hard hits. Come on now. Again, subscribe. This is going to be fun, learning hockey and just growing, becoming a noob, going from a noob to a actual fan. Probably just a casual, but still, you know, come on. And then, yeah, follow the Instagrams and TikToks. We're going to learn the rules. We're going to have a lot cooler stuff over there too. So check it out, man. And I'll see you in the next one.